Pettersson is Pettersson is obviously one. You two are happy about that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, what do you? You two got been ragging on Pettersson for months. This guy digs up audio on Pettersson from months ago.
Well, we're gonna run that in a second.
Pettersson.
What's wrong with that?
What do you mean? What's wrong with it?
What's wrong?
Okay. Let's get into. You asked me for my passenger
Rick,
list.
you could talk all you want about Mikheyev and Hronek and Lafferty.
Hronek, Cole.
We're talking about somebody who just signed a deal, an 8-year deal, and is going to be making $11.6 million a year, and he's in that 5 or 6 guys group.
100% he is. 100% he is. Here's what I want to say about Pettersson. If he's hurt, the team needs to announce it. If he is not hurt, then it's not good.
What do you mean announce it?
Well, they got if he's hurt and he's playing banged up and he's not 100%, then let everybody know, Donnie. If there's things like if there's something that's affecting his stride where he can't get to a loose puck, maybe there is something. Maybe there isn't. But it would be nice to know if there is, because then
forget about announcing it. Sit him. If he's hurt, because this goes way back.
If he's not hurt, then he's got to be a difference maker, and it's not good enough. His intensity, his will has got to be better. His battle and compete's got to be better. All that stuff's got to be better.
Listen to you ragging on Pettersson.
I'm not ragging on him.
Here's what I think.
Yeah.
Like Canuck fans out there, you better get right now down on your knees and start praying that this guy is, like Rick says, injured. Because it's or hurting in some way, because this goes way back.
Yeah.
If he's not injured, and you've just signed EP40 to an 8-year deal that doesn't kick in until next season, 11.6 per, it's going to make Louis Eriksson look like a bargain. Like, honestly, that whatever happens, and look, they're tied 2-2. The series is still very winnable. And going forward, you may be seeing them knock off the Stars or the Avalanche in the Western Final, but they're getting this far without him. Like, you better pray if you're a Canuck fan or if you're a member of the Canuck organization that something's wrong with him, physically, because this thing is going to last. It's seemingly going to last forever, and they're going to be talking buyouts. The strange part about last night, and Elias Pettersson is taking it on social media.
Yeah, sure he is.
Traditional media, this show, every show you listen to, he's hearing a lot about this. His numbers weren't bad last night. He played over 20 minutes, 2 blocks, 3 hits, 2 shots, 6 shot attempts, and there were a couple of shifts where he looked pretty good. There was one in the second period that we talked about during our post-game show last night where he looked really good and then fell off the cliff from there. But the other thing that is there's just so much. The other thing that's alarming for Canuck fans is that he's 45% on faceoffs, right? He's not doing that either, Rick.
No, he's not. And here's my problem. The other one is, why is he not producing on the power play? If you're a skill guy, okay, look, if it's tough to score 5-on-5 in the playoffs. If you're a skill guy like him, he's got to take advantage of the time and space on the power play. He's got one goal. It was on the power play a couple of games ago at home, and that's it, Donnie.
Well, there goes your excuse about the line mates he plays with.
I know.
Because he's on the power play,
okay, so
and he's not producing on the power play either.
Okay, so I'm going to bring up the line mates. You brought it up. Now give me a couple of seconds here. At least give the guy one winger who's got offensive potential. Mikheyev, Höglander, Lafferty, and Karlsson have combined for 1 point in the playoffs between them. That's who he's got as wingers. Last night in the second period, we were watching the game.
Okay.
You said, oh, what a great play by Pettersson. And he dished it off to a winger, and the play died on the winger's stick. He's a skilled centerman. He needs skilled wingers. What's happening with these wingers, let me finish. What's happening with these wingers, the play is dying on their stick. That is a big-time problem.
Who goes there?
So you're going to give a guy $11.6 million.
You're not answering the question.
You're going to give a guy $11.6 million, and then you're going to say, hey, we're giving you fourth liners as wingers? That's not acceptable either, Don.
So you haven't answered the question. Who goes there? Does Besser go there?
Put Garland with him.
So you break up Garland and Joshua.
Sure you break up, but at least, look, Miller's got Besser, a 40-goal scorer.
All year.
Miller's got Besser, a 40-goal scorer. What last night on his right side was Lafferty. Lafferty is a great fourth-line player. Throughout his career, he's been a fourth-liner. But now you expect him to play with Pettersson, a skilled center?
How do you explain the lack of production, the lack of goals? because this goes way back to the regular season. What is it, 1 goal in 23 games?
Yeah.
How do you explain the lack of production on the power play when he's with some pretty good players?
And he's got time and space. He's got time and space in the power play. That's a concern. But, also, if he's healthy, his intensity level has to go up. His battle level is not there.
Unless he's hurt.
But then
that brings the question,
okay.
And I'll give Ryan Henderson kudos here, and he brings it up all the time, that if he is hurt, why? And this goes way back. These poor numbers go way back. Why wasn't he rested during the regular season?
Great question. You go to Winnipeg for that second to last game, and you left Besser at home because Besser was banged up, but you didn't leave Pettersson at home. If he wasn't 100%, why did you take him to Winnipeg? Why? A mean nothing game.